We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Throwing right away is Allen. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game. Here's Levis to open with a pass. Open man downfield, it's Boyd. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
They'll run here. It's Pollard. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Again, they try Pollard. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Bills offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. On play action, Allen. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down for Tennessee.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They're going to continue to be aggressive, especially through the air, and if they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Third and 9. Out of the shotgun, Levis. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So on fourth down, the veteran Nick Folk will try it for Tennessee. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. The Bills offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They motion the slot man left. They'll throw on first down with Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. It's second down. They run with the third-year man. It's James Cook. And he will take this down close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
On 3rd and 1, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he will get into the end zone. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. Next to the former Jaguar and Falcon, Calvin Ridley. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
Nice grab there by Ridley, and this is a unit that this Tennessee Titans offense has continued to search and build ever since the departure of A.J. Brown a few years back. And now with the signing of Calvin Ridley, a guy who has been a playmaker everywhere he's been, they're starting to put together a really nice receiving core down in Tennessee. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
A quick slant caught by Boyd. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On first down, Levis working across the field, completes this one to Hopkins. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Open man, he's got Boyd. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. On play action, here's Levis. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Here's Levis. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down for Tennessee.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not...
And he will take it in himself. Will Levis. Touchdown, Titans. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Now Allen on 1st down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Throwing is Allen. That's into the hands of Coleman. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Slot receiver headed right. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Allen going to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Titans offense back onto the field for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Now, Levis. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now a handoff to Pollard. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. Going up top. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. It's a big one for Tennessee. 55 yards on the game.
How impressive was this, Mike? I mean, every week, yes, we see running backs used in the passing game. Check down, screens out of the backfield, typically underneath short throws that allow them to then run after the catch. But for him to not only generate separation downfield, but then track that ball, I mean, frankly, he looked like a wide receiver. I mean, that is impressive performance out of the backfield for a guy that on the roster is labeled as a running back.
Here's a 2nd and 9. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. And he's in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Tennessee.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Bills' offense ready to take over once more. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. From the gun, Josh Allen. Looking middle, he's got it complete to Coleman. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Slot man in motion left. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Cooper for the first time in this one, and he's got a first down to go with it.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open. It's Cooper. And he's into the end zone. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Buffalo.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Titans offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. This throw, right side, taken in by Ridley. The Titans offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. Open man downfield, it is Hopkins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Levis to throw it here on 1st down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Levis. Open man is Hopkins. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. And this will be from 42 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Titans going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Bills' offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now Allen. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Titans offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They go play action with Levis. Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
This is exactly what you want to do as an offense as you take the field following what they call these sudden change situations. Your defense does a great job, Mike, taking the ball away. The opposing defense now is kind of slow getting on the field. Their heads are a little bit down. They're mad at their offense. So what do? You challenge them downfield. After that successful throw, the next step is you want to come away with points.
Second down and 8. Off the play fake, it's Levis. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And now it's fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming, getting started with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. The veteran safety, Jamal Adams, there for the tackle. Allen to throw. Complete to Cooper. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. They motion the slot man left. Here's Allen to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He's got the hook up there to Cooper. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
On 1st down, it's Allen. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down and 3. On second down, Cook. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. From the gun, it's Allen. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how...
And he will dive into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Levis to throw. Now he'll run. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a 1st down.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now it's Allen. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's Cook. A dive, and he's in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Levis. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. A big play and a much-needed one as well. Pickup of 46 yards.
Now, this is textbook route running. Everything from the way he attacked their leverage with speed, and then when he crosses face. So when he gets to the other side of the defender, that's the indication for the quarterback to release the ball. Ball's on target. Great run, great route, big pickup.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Levis. Catch made, that's Boyd. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Titans. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 2nd down, here is Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Still going inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Buffalo.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Bills offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Cooper going in motion. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. Now he takes off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A carry for Cook. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. Looking middle, he's got it complete to Coleman.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On 1st and 10, it's... Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense. They'll keep it on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. A second down throw here for Levis. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this fourth quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking. There's no need to rush, but you have to execute your offense and make sure you end this drive with points.
Tyler Boyd was the intended target for that one, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
That is caught, and he's in. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. It's up and through. And the Titans go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Johnson now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Bills offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Allen will throw. A pass caught right side by Coleman. Cooper going in motion. They'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They send him right out of the slot. Allen going to throw again. That's caught left side by Cooper. Closing in on 200 receiving yards. No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay, and I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So I still think there's plenty of time if they can get within shot of the end zone that they can go for a touchdown and try to win this thing in regulation. You always have a field goal try in your back pocket to at least tie the game and force overtime.
One more time going up top with Allen. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. On play action, Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. And we'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Now, on 2nd and long. Cook. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. A final shot now for Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.